Welcome back to the beginning prior to my awakening. I am your host, Mental Stimulant, the Divine Empress, and I'm coming through to drop some knowledge that by now isn't really a secret, but I still see that a lot of people neglect speaking on it, even though it's a wide range problem. Now, as a disclaimer, I want to say a lot of the good religious folks is going to be offended. My apologies respectfully, but the truth stands on its own. You know, we've seen a lot in the media about the popes and things of this nature being pedophiles and things of this nature. This has been going on since I was a teenager, and I'm well over teenage age. But, you know, it's like, what about the other religions that are hiding things that are wrong behind this cover of religion? Now, I'm not taking no shots at religion. I'm taking it to the heads. You know, I'm taking shots at the heads, the people that you allow to stand in these positions, and they're no better than you. In fact, half of them are worse than you, to be honest. If you want to talk clean, wholesome, you know, they're nowhere near. How can someone that is filthy, we're talking filthy soul, shepherd your life, shepherd your soul? You really want somebody that's worse off than you to speak for you? Even though can't nobody speak for you, but follow what I'm saying. If I had to allow a man that one was married, that committed adultery on a regular basis within his congregation, not only of legal age, but also molestation of children, you think that I will allow that man to stand before God and speak for me? No, I'll take my chances on my own. You crazy. We put too much faith in these so-called leaders that are men, that are human just like us. That's why I say all the time, you know, I take my grievances to my Father on my own. I don't need nobody to play middleman for me. But this is what we have been taught. Regurgitated information over the years that has been instilled and brainwashed in us that this is the way. Most people don't seek knowledge for themselves, don't seek understanding for themselves, don't go into prayer for themselves. They allow someone else to give them their perspective. But how can someone else's perspective govern your life? We allow people to be too hands-on with our lives and just act nonchalant when, you know, you're going to answer for everything you do. These people ain't going to stand before God with you and say, well, I told them to do that, or I taught them that. Fuck no. And pardon my French, because this is ridiculous to me. And this is coming from someone that grew up in the church. You understand me? That was, I had such a love for church as a child. Pure love for church. I seek knowledge early on, but the people around me, the so-called leaders, were out of bounds. Let's just say that. You know what I'm saying? To where at a very early age, I ran from the church. Because in my young mind, this can't be what church is. This cannot be what God stands for. And this is going on in his so-called house. You got to understand, a lot of these churches be covers for different things, covets, all type of stuff, and it be dark. Yeah, you go and show up to church on Sunday, you give your good tithes. I'm not knocking none of that. Whatever you believe in, let you believe in that. What I'm saying is to those that have ears and want to hear, man, start using your own reasoning with these things, man. You going to church every Sunday and most people in there care about what each other is wearing more than what's being spoken. Man, follow me. Y'all know this to be fact. I sat in churches many Sundays and watched the congregation from pew to pew talk about each other, but yet smile in each other's face. That's not of God. This one sleeping with this one, man. These are married people, adults, well in age. Where's God at in this? Pastor pulling up in something shiny. God don't care about none of that. But it's all supposed to be in the name of God. The name of God. You cannot be sheep and allow someone to lead you to slaughter. That's just crazy. Most of us was given slave masters' religion, and it was passed on decade after decade after decade, generation after generation after generation. And we just stood on that as being law because most of us, pardon my French, are so weak-minded, we'll go off whatever somebody else tell us. We won't even seek to challenge what they're telling us and tell them, show me where it's actually stated. Give me something about what you said here. Okay, you didn't show me here. Give me something else that backs this up. Because the truth stand on its own. Understand that. You're not going to see one person say something and it's not spoken in a different text somewhere else if it's true. But most people don't want to read books. More or less go research something. Because it's square and lame to be intelligent. To be able to think for yourself collectively. Oh, that's square, that's lame, that's bougie. I'm so tired of listening to that dumb. Let's just say, man, stop letting these men that have no control over their body access to your families. That's all I'ma say. Stop letting these men that have no control over their bodies have access to your families. Blessings to y'all. I love you all. Peace.